Now going on to the MLB. Dom, really, Yankees are just looking forward to the winter offseason once the World Series ends. I really just have one question for you. Do you think Cody Bellinger will be back in pinstripes?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I've heard reports that he said vocally that he's going to opt out of his contract. So, I mean, you can't really blame the guy. He did have a good year with the Yankees and he wants more money. I can't blame him for that. But now it also seems like because he is going to do that, allegedly, that probably more than half the league is going to go try and get him. And it's just going to be on how much money can you give me. But honestly, the Yankees are desperate, and I can't really. I mean, maybe we can go out there and get Kyle Tucker if it's possible, or maybe we can try and trade for a good pitcher, like another good pitcher or something. But I can't really see any crazy moves this offseason for the Yankees. I can see some solid pickups, but I really can't see any league changing moves. As of right now, I can't see it. But you got to give that man his money. You got to give Cody Bellinger his money. You know what? We have money to spend now. You know what? Let's be greedy. Let's be like the Dodgers. Let's just hand out money to people. You know, honestly, at this rate, just do it. You got to risk it to get the biscuit. Just do it.
I feel you. I get it. I mean, for the year, right? 588 at bats, 89 runs, 160 hits, 98 RBIs, and a 272 batting average. If I go even deeper into his statistics, he had 29 homers. I mean, he had a good season, right? Yeah, he had a very, very good season. And, 57 walks, 5 triples, 25 doubles. He came to play this year. So I'm with you, Dom. I do think they should give Cody Bellinger what he's looking for and keep him on the Yankees. I think it'd be a smart move. But is that anything else? I mean, there's not really much going on with the Yanks. I mean, is there anything else you could see them maybe doing, or is it too early?
Well, actually, there's one thing that I can say very quick. Anthony Volpe getting shoulder surgery. No, they were saying no, his play is not going to be affected. Now, we can wait till the off season to do it. He'll be all right. He was clearly hurt all year then.
Oh boy.
All goddamn year. He was hurt. And why were you so like scared to admit it? For what? What was his shoulder about to come off? Would he have to decapitate his shoulder or his whole arm? I mean, what was the big secret? Like, why are you trying to hide stuff?
I
That's
don't know.
something that's not even that crazy. You should want him to get healthy. You should want him to get surgery if he needed to get it. Like the amount of wins that he cost us in the regular season, him and Devin Williams, just off of those two players alone, that cost us, I can't even tell you how many wins. Maybe 10.
Coulda had
Maybe
coulda
10 to
had the
15 wins.
division, coulda had the division over the Blue Jays, coulda had the best record in the AL, coulda had a better scenario maybe for the playoffs. Who knows? I agree, man. One game. It's really all it was, just like the Mets,
Yeah.
with even just qualifying for the wild card over the Reds. Just one game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cashman, I'm not surprised. This wasn't Boone's call. As much as I don't like Boone, this wasn't on him. He
Mm-mm.
wasn't the one being like, "Oh, okay, no, I'll let you stay in." Like obviously I'm sure that Anthony Volpe wanted to play. He didn't want to miss time. And then Cashman was probably like, he says he can go, so he can go. They did not even think of his health at all. They
Yep.
just took him for his word.
No. No, it's crazy. I mean, and then you question, right? 17 errors he had on the season, right, Dom? I think it was 17. I
Hmm.
mean, then you start to wonder, okay, maybe there was something. It's malpractice by the Yankees. It's just, don't get me wrong, Anthony Volpe didn't have a great year, but I don't know. Could have handled it a lot better than how they did. So
Yep.
that's the Yankees. The Mets, I'm gonna try to keep this short, but Mets are going to be going into preparation for a possible Tarik Skubal trade. According to John Heyman of the New York Post, the Tigers and Skubal are $250 million apart from a new contract. It's a lot of quiche. It's a lot of money. So, with that all being said and out there, the Mets should be going all hands on deck, and everyone not named Nolan McLean should be on the table. You need an ace. We all heard David Stearns in the press conference say run prevention was a big problem of theirs and a big reason why they didn't even make the playoffs. Forget about win 90 games, just making the playoffs, period. And they need to get a frontline starting pitcher, and this would be an absolute bulldog of an ace pitcher to acquire. won the Cy Young last year. I am assuming when awards night comes out for the MLB soon, he's going to win the AL Cy Young again. And this would be one hell of a trade. As we discussed last week, he has 1 year left on his deal at $22.5 million. And if the Mets do get him, I heavily suggested, and I still heavily suggest now, they extend him immediately. He will only be 29 next month. I think the exact date is November 20th. And he is a bulldog of an ace, as I just said already, which is exactly what the Mets need. And again, the only person that should be off the table is Nolan McLean. Everyone else should be tradable. Okay, now, with all this said, I was sitting down with my brother yesterday, Dom, and I asked Nick, what is a good trade proposal that would get it done? You know, Jim Duquette for SNY for Baseball Night in New York was like, well, this is the package that it would be competitive and have the Tigers pick up the phone, but I don't know if it would get it done. So your package is then useless to me. Thanks for coming on the show. Why in the world are you giving me a package that's only going to have them pick up the phone and not get the job done? Go home. Couldn't even believe it. So I asked Nick, I said, what's a good package to put together that would get the job done to get Tarik Skubal? And so the trade proposal that we came up with is one of Brandon Sproat or Jonah Tong, preferably trade Sproat, but to get the deal done, it's going to be Jonah Tong because he's got more upside. And I believe he is younger. I mean, he looks like he's 12, but it does look like he is younger. I'll have to look that up just to be safe. But again, I'd prefer to trade Brandon Sproat, but the Tigers are going to want 22-year-old Jonah Tong. Carson Benj or Jet Williams. I'd preferably want to trade Jet Williams because they're going to need Carson Benj for the center field need. And I think I agree with Connor Rogers on the Mets pod. I think Carson Benj could make the opening day roster. And then Jacob Reimer and Mark Vientos. That would be the package. Now, would you have to say trade another maybe B-level prospect or maybe have to throw in a Jeff McNeil or a Ronnie Mauricio or an L.A. Acuna? Sure, do it. I don't give a shit. Throw both Mauricio and Jeff McNeil or Jeff McNeil and L.A. Acuna or L.A. Acuna and Mauricio. I don't care. If you got to send in two more guys out of that trio, do it. Don't care. I would love to see Tarik Skubal in a Mets uniform. And that would be my trade package. And if they could get it done, that would be fantastic. Now, the last thing I'm going to say here, and this is more an external statement away from the New York Mets. I know everyone wants to keep getting on the Mets case about their payroll and not making the playoffs. But, Dom, I've been holding in this topic for a couple of weeks now. Where is the chastising on the San Diego Padres and A.J. Preller? They trade every prospect under the damn sun. And I got to ask you, Dom, have they made the World Series yet?
Nope.
Not last time I checked. So everyone wants to get on the Mets case. What about the San Diego Padres? They haven't done shit. They made the NLCS. What was it? I think it was 2022 when the Phillies defeated them and they moved on to the World Series. Other than that, what have they done? They lost in the NLDS last year to the Dodgers. And then 2023, I don't even know what they did that season, to be honest with you. But they didn't go very far.
I think they lost in the divisional.
Did they? They probably did.
If I'm not mistaken.
Well, we're going to find out right now. They went 82-80. They finished third in the division. And yeah, Dom, I don't even know if they made the playoffs.
Was that the year with Juan Soto?
Yes. I don't even think they made it. Season standings, no way. 82-80? No, they didn't make it. No way. I mean, that is hilarious.
That is
so
awesome.
As much as you want to get on the New York Mets, maybe we should start talking about the San Diego Padres. Yeah, no, because 2024 National League wildcard winners. Yeah, no, they didn't make the playoffs 2023. So with all the prospects that A.J. Preller has traded, the Padres haven't done shit. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Their payroll this past year was $216 million. That's ninth in the MLB. So they were in the top 10 for payroll. It's not like they're not spending. They have a very expensive and exorbitant contractual agreement for the infield with Manny Machado, Xander Bogaerts. I mean, you got Jake Cronenworth. You had Luis Arias. We'll see where Luis Arias ends up because I'm pretty sure, Dom, he's a free agent now. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there before we ended the MLB segment of this episode.